Hi there, I am Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. Guilt and shame are two of the lowest vibrating emotions that humans can experience. If you have a dog and you've ever had your dog maybe pee on your carpet and you have yelled at the dog, the expression on the dog's face is shame. Nobody likes to feel shamed, and we sure don't want to feel guilty. So what happens if someone that you know is using those things, those emotions, to get their needs met? What can you do? Well, first of all, you have to recognize that someone is attempting to manipulate you. And guilt is something, I sense it in my gut. It is a cloying, low vibration emotion that sort of pulls at your gut. It doesn't feel good. You know, I spent most of my childhood living in guilt, so much so that by the time I was 15, I had an ulcer in my stomach. And so guilt is it's a worrying feeling. You know, we're concerned about what other people think of us. We feel guilty about things that we've done. We might feel guilty about things that we've said. So how can you avoid these two low vibrating emotions? Well, number one, know yourself, know your truth, know what you stand for. And here's another thing, know when to keep your mouth shut, because not everything we think needs to come out of our mouth. And you know, we're all human and we sometimes say things we wish we hadn't. But when we say something and it's out there, you cannot take it back. The people that we've said those things to will remember and maybe stew about those things for a long time. So, number one, know your truth and know what fights you can win and what you can't. And sometimes not venturing into the fighting ring is the thing to do, and staying silent, holding our tongue, and keeping our truth within us may be the best option. There are a lot of divisive arguments happening on the planet currently, and there's a lot of nitpicking and arguing going on. We don't need to be fighting with our neighbors and our loved ones. And so, know what you stand for, know your truth, know what you believe in, and here's the other thing. Also recognize when someone is attempting to pull energy from you or get something from you that you don't want to give. And it's okay to say no. Now, my post yesterday, this is very key for narcissists. You know, narcissists train us to do their bidding. It's like for us to serve the narcissist. And so we have been in training. If you are a daughter of a narcissist or a son of a narcissist, then you've been in training for a very long time. And your mother has used guilt to get you to do what she wants. So when you are able to stand in your truth, recognize when the manipulation is happening and just say, no, thank you. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm not going to do that. I won't go here, do that, or whatever it is that you don't want to do that goes against the grain. The more honest that we can be with ourselves, the happier that we are. And so knowing ourselves is key. Trusting ourselves is the second part of the equation. So we have to know what we stand for, know what we believe in, and also know when there's no point in saying anything because the other person isn't going to hear us. And so that's the old know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to walk away. Because the narcissist will continue to fish and reel people in, and it doesn't have to be you. You don't have to be the narcissistic victim. You can not enter that fighting arena and be loyal to yourself. Remember, knowing and trusting yourself are key ingredients to happiness. I'm Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. My website is jenniferelizabethmasters.com, and I have been coaching now for 12 years. I've been a